The pandemic may no longer be a national emergency, but the Department of Labor's Inspector General says unemployment insurance fraud remains a big concern. The OIG, which provides independent oversight of department programs, issued its new semi-annual report to Congress in May. In the 152-page report, the OIG says over $888 billion in federal and state unemployment insurance was paid during the pandemic period. At least $191 billion of that could have been improper payments, nearly half of which was likely paid to fraudsters.
We are working collaboratively with them to put in new protections to protect the program, and every day collaborating with them to bring those who committed crimes, especially during the pandemic, to justice.
Andrew Stetner, Deputy Director for Policy at the Office of Unemployment Insurance Modernization for the Department of Labor, says they've read the report and are working hard to ensure security measures are put into place, both federally and across multiple states.
We have invested hundreds of millions of dollars in grants to states to put in new protections. Chief among them is identity verification. We know that if we can ensure that the person who is applying for unemployment benefits is the person they say they are, that can prevent a lot of different types of fraud.
Eva Velasquez with the Identity Theft Resource Center says she's glad to see both the Department of Labor and the OIG taking unemployment fraud seriously.
Even though we're not seeing the massive numbers that we were in 2021, the baseline is increased. So we're at this new heightened baseline where the fraud is still ongoing in the state departments. At least the attempts are still being made because the thieves found that it was lucrative.
And while state and federal governments work to strengthen security measures when it comes to fraud, there are simple things you can do to protect yourself.
Using unique passwords across all of your online accounts, making sure that includes your email, making sure it's 12 characters or longer and unique. Again, don't duplicate it across multiple accounts. Turning on multi-factor authentication on all of your accounts, because that way, even if the criminal does have your data and your information, without that code, they still can't get into those accounts.
With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Caresse Jackman.